Hey, that's weird. Hello, that's better. Welcome back to Monster Train. It's your boy, back at it again. The old late night recording session, closing in on 4 o'clock. We got 3:30 right now. And yeah, Monster Train time. That's it. That's the intro. I don't have a question lined up for you. But let me start the run and think about it. In the last episode, we were default Hellhorn, which means we're Awoken today. Sick. Oh, cool. Give me a sec here. Give me a sec. Let me think of a question to ask you. What did I do that's worth questioning for? What did I do today? I did physics. I'm in the last 3 days of my semester, and it's just, I got a physics exam, I got 2 physics assignments, all my other classes are over, my life is physics. So, but I already did a physics related one. We did the historian question, so I don't know, I guess we'll pivot to a food question here. I'm gonna go with, if you eat cereal, tell me what your favorite cereal is. Because I just had a bowl of cereal before the episode began. Somehow I feel more hungry now, probably because I hadn't eaten in a while and it was in like my body was in like a, hey, we're not eating right now sort of mode, like when you're sleeping. But I had a bowl of Cocoa Puffs. They are okay. I think my favorite cereal is probably Honey Bunches of Oats, especially like the cinnamon version. Oh, those are good. Not a big fan of a lot of cereals though. I'm very picky. Also, anything with cinnamon in it is a classic, instant classic. I would even go so far as to say. So yeah, tell me about that. And that's it. That's the intro. I don't have much for you today. I gotta tell you. Feeling like it's time to just play the game, because your boy's out of things to say. So let's get to it, shall we? Hope you're doing well today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's run it. We got Soul Sucker, Talus, Failure, Arcus, Chase, Seraph, Wildwood Sap, Energy Siphon, Bramble Lash, Awoken, Exile, Stygian. With Awoken, I have one eternal concern. Big Pyre soon. Spike Sentient is good, but it cuts off Sweep Boy. With Wildwood Sap as well, I want to play Explosive. Although we have Bramble Lash, so I should just play... Okay. So there's 2 choices here. I feel like we go Bristling. So I'm just going to. Lightstone Casing. I'd rather have Precious Plating anyway. We're weaker early on. So here's what I'm thinking. We have a good setup for a cultivating strategy, so I'm going to try to play a cultivating strategy. Awoken Hollow, cultivate, easy. Welcome back. If you're playing along with the bingo, welcome to. I turned the volume up just slightly because it feels a little quiet to me right now. Check that one off. It's just the music actually. I'm gonna turn the music up a touch. Like that. I wish I could put in numbers for this. I know it's not a big difference, but and I also know that everyone tells me don't worry about it too much, but it is what I'm here for. I am here to worry about the audio balancing and do nothing else. With the Wildwood Saps, we crush this combat. We have so much regen for the boss. It's very nice. I need to make sure my Sentient doesn't get one shot, and then we're chilling, which we do with Foregone Power. But I think we have a few good lines here, and we'll just kind of see what the game shows us, because we can also, if we don't play a cultivating strategy, just play incants. I know we have Foregone Power, but it should be fine. I'm hopeful that it's fine. Yeah, the boss takes a long time to cut through all that regen. I should take Razor Sharp Edge. It's incorrect for me to click Steel Enhancer. My mind says Steel Enhancer, but Razor Sharp Edge is better on all fronts. It has to be. Unfortunately, Foregone Power, otherwise I would slam Ice Tornado. I'll grab Offering Token. It's a little awkward because I would like something to pair with my Energy Siphon, but here we are. I'm gonna play Awoken Hollow. So the big problem, this is a monster train related question. If you want to answer this for me, the Spike Sentient in my experimenting cuts off the path where you play Shattered Shell, and I wonder if that is enough of a problem to put me off of playing this unit. I am 5 gold off. I could play multi-striking Awoken Hollow? How does that sound? I mean, not good. We'll just have to see another one, I suppose. Another multi-strike, that is. I'll self-infuse here. I'm not afraid. I could have, maybe, but... I mean, I'd have to skip this unit. So I know this is going to make him 4 space, but this guy will kill everything. This guy will absolutely ruin enemies. It's a shame. If we had gotten the Collector, we would have been in a good spot. Although, we wouldn't have a good unit for multi-strike. You could probably play this a different way. I mean, in hindsight here, the way that I would like to have played this out had I known what we would see, I would like to have played Rejuve Sentient plus Shattered Shell. That's what I would have liked to have tried out. But, you can't know, can ya? We're going to split our healing cards up, but it matters here a little bit. So we'll take 5 from the priest. That's alright. Like I said, this we have precious plating also, so we're allowed to play a little more aggressive, but this Awoken Hollow will handle things. He's going to take care of it. A little more because of the spikes. I forgot to factor in the spikes when I considered damage taken. So we took an extra 6. Does that equal? 6 and 5? We took 11 here? Yeah, that's right. We're at 69. That's correct. It's worth it for the money, though, for sure. Vine Grasp. I am a bigger fan of now. Razor Sharp's cool, but if I want another Razor Sharp, I'll just duplicate. I'm a pretty big fan of Vine Grasp. The ability to reorganize enemy floors is really strong. Flash Freeze, sure. This deck actually has no pings, so it's good to look for them. And if you show me a Siren, I'll click a Siren here. Offering Monument? Not really, but I mean, I guess I could. What's the harm in taking it? There isn't really any. And if you want to get very technical, oh no, if I had Lightstone Casing, we could play an Infinite. We could do a YouTube specific Infinite. It's been so long since we got to do one of those, like 200 episodes or so. I don't think this card is good here. I don't really feel good about it. Which means that this path was a bit of a waste, but how could you know? This is what we're gonna Hellvent. We're gonna Hellvent Offering Token. Guess you could do Wildwood Sap. Sure. You can't have too much Wildwood Sap, surely. I also wanted to click this to see what it would give. Broken Memories is fine. It's another Wildwood Sap. Merchant Spines would be good if I had a damage spell. Hollow Drippings. More like more like no drippings. If I played my Sentient bottom 4, she'll die. I know the haste will walk by, but I'm not worried about the haste here all that much. I need my sentient alive and kicking. This is Soul Sucker? Okay. I'm allowed to play that unit. So we take space here, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Probably did not mention that. I was busy being hilarious. But we're going to take space, and the game plan is to put a 2-space carry behind Awoken Hollow and let him hyperscale them. I think the best unit to see here is Siren, or Nameless Siren. Not Siren of the Sea, but Nameless Siren. But there's a lot of decent alternatives I can think of. Animus of Will, of course. Lots of choices. We'll see what they show us. What's in the token? Great. We kill the boss, so we may as well save ourselves the 1 HP here by hitting that guy. Yeah, not bad. It's 4 damage. We'll live. 5 damage for the combat, but yeah, we'll live. Absolutely. I think the 19 regen, 70 attack unit will handle this fight. Yes. He heals over the course of this fight. Yeah, I need to see a good unit. The thing that worries me is our steel shot distribution is a little scary. So maybe we had to pivot into multi-striking our frontline man here. I'm not a big spreading spores fan here. It's good if we... like it's good if we see an incant unit. Adaptive Mutation is a fun pickup if we see Nameless Siren. The other thing about it is we can use it if... Nah, I don't think I'm not even gonna finish that idea. Bad. Shard Channeler is cool though. Actually, Shard Channeler is really cool with the sentient. If you put a Shard Channeler behind her, she's gonna do like, almost, yeah. I'll take Shard Channeler here actually. Nameless Siren? Yeah. And space. Okay. There's the plan. Yeah, the only thing that I worry now is multi-strike not showing. Yeah, we got 2 steel shops to see it. We'll go right. I don't need train stewards, it's fine. We're pretty strong. I don't think I'm going to end up infusing anything onto the Siren since we already did the hollow into hollow strat. Turn one of these restores into a big heal. I wanna... Right now, our game plan becomes... Mark of a Champion. Give me Tempered Talisman. Our game plan is now click any healing cards. Like, we want anything that triggers Rejuvenate in this deck. I'm not going to reroll the shop here, by the way. I don't really want anything. I could maybe put something onto a Wildwood Sap, but... nah. I guess the Sentient won't kill if it's an infused 5 health unit, but just don't have that happen. I feel a sneeze coming on. Hang on. Okay, good. And we're clear. Just chilling. I don't need to infuse or incant her right now. I mean, 40 damage is a lot. It's very good. Just get this regen of flowing. Okay, because we're not actually gonna kill this top floor enemy right now, are we? No, we sure are. He's gonna hurt. Yep. That sucks. Yeah, our lead time exists and is problematic we're probably going to end up on a... this feels like it might be a position for hold. Like a holdover restore even, if it's real dire, but I don't think it's that dire. Not yet anyway. It's pretty strong. Unleash the Wildwood is good. I actually think here I'm gonna pick Focused Growth because I feel like I take energy on this run and not draw, and so Focused Growth helps mitigate that while also being a healing card. Unleash the Wildwood is also very good though. It removes the oh no, my siren got killed. That could happen. Especially if we hold it over. I'm gonna go for... No, this is wrong. I should go the other one, because the other one is good for the Sentient as well. It's okay. I think that they're both fine. We'll preserve here. And we're gonna look for multi-strike. We're gonna look very hard for multi-strike here. Maybe an armor 2. Yeah, it's fine. Endless Shard Channeler is a consideration. I think a large Stone Shard Channeler is actually not bad. We have a lot of money, so I'm down to just drop money on a large Stone Shard Channeler. Spikes 3 is worthless. That's really bad. I think I have 2 more removals here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Not Train Steward yet. I think we want to take 2 Foregone Powers. And... probably 1 more Foregone Power here, and then we just call it. Yeah, okay. No multi-strike. As long as we see one in the next room, we're probably chill. And Self-Made Harpy, not too bad. Down to take the trial. I don't think trial units can be infused. I've never seen it anyway. So we got that going for us. We do take 6 here. That's alright. The big problem is we don't incant our Nameless Siren on turns 1 or 2 because all of our spells cost 1. Basically the problem is I should have gone to a magic shop, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain the issue we have here is I should have gone to a magic shop. But I did not. It's a tough one though. Like it's a real toughie, I think. 30. This is, yeah. I'm about to get clapped by this tank. I am about to get absolutely run over. We'll try our best here to not have that happen. 30. If I put the Razor Sharp, we at least push a little damage through. It's not the end of the world, but our Sentient is dead. You see, I should have taken the other option because I would be able to heal the Sentient with Unleash the Wildwood. Yeah, we have a bunch of cards that are just completely dead here now. Might have one shiny one. Like, survivability wise, we are exceptional. Damage output wise, in terms of damage output, we have no damage output right now. So we're just letting Precious Plating handle it for us. And it's very tough. Didn't even get to play the large Stone Shard Channeler while I live. No worries. I mean, many worries on this run. I don't know if one multi-strike fixes our problems. It might, but I don't know. Take a wake here. Frenzied Swarm does not help. Drain, Guardian's Amulet. The main problem I feel like is we just have a bunch of cards that do nothing in this deck right now. So I'm gonna try and fix that by going to some removals. Please. Oh no. Well, not crazy to see, I suppose. 2 large stones, 2 endless. It's not good. Very, very bad. What is Shark Chandler's Essence? It's like, yeah, resolve, apply spikes 2 to friendly units. Weird. I think I'll spend some money to get rid of cards that do little to nothing for us, which are... Actually, I think we're in a decent spot. Just take 1 foregone power. The big problem is that it's very hard to play out our units and then incant Siren up quick enough right now at 3 energy. Just gonna go. If we survive Arcus, we can maybe sneak out of this. Without multi-strike, I think there's no way. We need to be dealing with 3 heavies well, and we're dealing with 1 heavy alright. So, you know. Maybe the line is Holdover Bramble Lash. Think of that. Oh, I think it might be. I think I need to be going to the magic shops more than I am. If I put a way to keep the Sentient alive and I hold over Bramble Lash, that might be a winning play here. That could be our out. Huh. Could be. Definitely we take energy here. We thin the deck out a lot as well. I think the Sentient becomes our big pivot point that I'm about to play around. Imagine if you could spell weakness your own units to increase the healing they took. That'd be kind of cool. It's not worth it. I took 5 there because I didn't feel like doing the math. I won't lie to you, I was careless. I shouldn't have taken that 5, but I took it, and there's nothing we can do about it at this point. The damage has been done. Should maybe be stacking damage on the boss a little bit. He's kind of scary here. We'll put a... Let's do this. Drop this guy to 34. He's 4 off of being where we need him to be. So we can do this now. I'm gonna take an incant hit for that, which is bad, but we wanna play around it a little bit by just like playing cards on different floors. But I definitely play that incant. Because you go like this, and then we catch the other guy and we don't take another 18. I don't know if we actually have the numbers to kill the boss right now. 13 regen? No, we definitely don't. I'm gonna look at it. No way. 13 regen, we're not... I mean, maybe we do just have the raw health required. The absolute sheer force of will here. But I wouldn't be surprised if this dies here. Nope, alright. The struggle continues. This run's tough. It's tough because I can't tell if it's just bad or what is happening. Cycle of Life is that's a rock bottom sort of take here, isn't it? I think so. I think I'd rather just pass it. I'm gonna take energy. I feel as though our big problem is energy, and we're going Magic Shop. Cuddlebeard. I'd rather have 25 gold. That's just disrespectful, but it's true. Yeah, -1 here. I'm down for another consume restore. I'm gonna double stack wildwood sap. There's not a good permafrost option, so what we'll do is we'll do wildwood sap back down to 1, throw a 10 onto another restore, and call that good. Please give me bone dog. No bone dog. Understandable. This is a shame because I don't think I take anything here. I think these are bad. Like, Purging Restore is bad. Purging Flash Freeze is maybe okay. But the ping is nice. I'm just gonna skip it. We didn't see holdover either. This run's feeling like we're just a little bit behind on what I want. No holdover because we didn't see it at the magic shop that we had something worth holding over, I think. Oh, also if I just mindlessly go on here, we're not going to make it to fight the boss. So we're going to Extreme Stone Restore. Put Piercing onto Bramble Lash. Okay, it lines up, don't worry. That would be doomed. We take money, we duplicate a card for 10, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Mark of Invasion. No. I've healed 0 higher health on this run, which is a little bit scary. Do this. I should put Wildwood Sap onto the Sentient. She's a big part of our plan, like it or not here. I think she actually may end up being our main strategy. Now that I've thought about it and looked at it a little more. I don't care about that collector, don't worry. I'm about to get blasted. That's scary. The problem this deck faces right now is it has one answer to its main problem. One answer is not enough. It is possible that I am dead. Not, but it hurts a lot. That was 28. Now I'm dead. Yeah. I mean, realistically, what more is there to say about this one other than I missed every upgrade. As that's really all there is to it. I missed the multi-strike for the Nameless Siren. I did not see a single Animus of Will. Play this run again. Play Rejuvenate Sentient, play Shattered Shell. Run looks significantly better. We would have lived too. It's a shame. If I had realized one round sooner, but ideally we see multi-strike and then it's not a problem. I don't know. That run sucks. That run feels really bad because I had a plan and I just didn't see any of the upgrades for it. None of the shop upgrades. No multi-strike, no holdover. We saw double stack permafrost endless and large stone. Unfortunately, that means that this is going to be a very long episode. I was hoping to have a 45-minute episode, but alas, it looks like we're going to have a longer one, unless I die really quickly. Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Darkness Arcus, Chase Seraph, Razor Sharp Energy Siphon, Wildwood Custodian. Gonna go pretty quickly here, ideally. Show me spikes again, please. Cool. And max health, okay. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think that we could have just built that run differently, and we would not have found ourselves in a bad position. But it's one of those situations where that's a run that you have to do a lot more planning and thinking than I'm willing to do for the purposes of these episodes, because you have to be planning for the eventual, like, oh, what if I miss, right? And that's not something that I really want to do. The what if I miss is, oh, I die, oh well. I'm sure there are other options we can pick up as well, but some runs are lost because I make bad choices or like I make major misplays within combats. And I'm not saying that I made no misplays, but like we didn't hit anything. It's sad. It's a tactical loss. Razor Sharp Edge, very nice with Spike Sentient, I gotta say. Wildwood Sap? Yeah. Sure. Crypt Builder is theoretically very good with foregone power. And we will play Chase Seraph. We'll play Sirens, we'll see. On this run, I'm going to play 2 Sirens. No multi-strike to taunt me. Never mind, on this run we're playing Steel Singer. Cool, I am absolutely down to play Steel Singer with default Awoken. That's really exciting because this has not happened to me before. I've always been Exile Awoken. Okay, just gonna leave. I don't want any of that. So the Sentient should hold it down for us pretty comfortably here. With her bonus health as well, she should be able to handle all of this. And then up here, we'll be healing Steel Singer. And that's the run. Basically the whole plan. Oh, like, Petrified Crucible means that our Spike Sentient does a lot of heavy lifting. A very large amount. Yeah, that makes sense. I do not want to play Razor Sharp Edge. What I want to put Razor Sharp Edge here so that the Sentient dies quicker. Yeah. I want Relentless to last longer so we get more HP onto our Steel Singer. Sorry, more attack. More regen. Beautiful. So, first combat, we got... how much? 15? Oh my god. This unit's so nice when we're not Exile Awoken. It's crazy. I'm gonna pick Sting. I'm going to pick none of this. So, game plan now. We let the Sentient carry us, we establish ourselves, and then we duplicate Steel Singer once he's big. It's Overgorger strats. Yep, multi-strike. I don't know what I'm going to infuse him with, but it's maybe even just nothing. Refracting Lenses is very nice. Advanced Prototype is fine, but I don't think we need it. And Vapor Funnel is probably bad. Not good to bad, if I were to guess. I'm just gonna go Refracting Lenses. I know what you're thinking. Hey, isn't Vapor Funnel good? Why is it bad here? I'll tell you after I look at this. I want Umbra. Yes, I do want Trample Stone. Thank you. Vapor Funnel is bad here because in theory, backline will not go up as long as the Sentient is alive. So all that there is that can go up here is heavies. Ideally, heavies are going to go up very low on health. I guess Vapor Funnel probably is fine, but well, now that I've thought about it a little more, probably could just play Vapor Funnel there. No, Miss Siren of the Sea, I expect you to die. What? Oh, it's because I incanted. Yeah, that makes sense. It's fine. Alan's fine. Don't worry about it too much. I do think that Steel Singer forces you to take energy, is my opinion. So that's what we'll do. And I want to pick up one big healing card to be giving the Sentient in times of trouble here. Such as this one. Dude tanks the whole wave. Thanks, Train Steward. And I don't need enemies to go up. I can play spells like this. I just need to make sure that I min-max my relentless combats. Yeah, we're doing fine. I'm probably just gonna infuse Siren of the Sea into this guy. I know it's not crazy, but it's like, it's a free removal. 25 pack shards. Seems fine. Fine to good is how I would call it. Oh, I'm gonna play spells here. I'm a little worried we don't kill the boss, which is why I'm going to play some spells to potentially lengthen our relentless. I'm not 100% convinced we win this. We do not win this. If I put a Wildwood Custodian in front, we win this. And that's about as good as it gets right there. I was correct to fear. We wouldn't have died here, of course, but we would have taken damage. You want to avoid. Daedalus would have smacked the pyre a little bit. Unleash the Wildwood is the exact card I was thinking of here. I know, Shard Channeler, cool, very fun here. Because Sentient ends up doing 120 damage. But Unleash the Wildwood is far too good to pass up. That's what I'm going to infuse into Steel Singer. It's Animus of Will. And Ranting Energy, as discussed. Because Steel Singer, minus 15 is not a big deal. I don't think, anyway. Holdover would be ideal. Alright. This run, this feels like a bit of an apology from the game. And I'll say it, apology accepted. I understand. It's okay. Monster Train, it's alright. I wasn't really mad. It's disappointing when runs like that happen, but I cannot be mad every time something like the last run happens. It just kind of, it was also the sort of run that felt like I just hadn't played in a while. The run was very directionless and I didn't really know what I was doing. This run, the game has handed me everything I could possibly need. Not to sound overconfident, but it would require a real feat of strength on my end to lose this run, I believe. Down here. You ready? I'm about to hear a boop but a doop. I'm gonna plug my phone in for the rest of this run. Thought it was already plugged in, but it was not. Here it comes. Get ready. Wait. Alright, built a little anticipation there. I was incorrect. I have to unlock my phone first as well. There it is. There's your boop but a doop. Okay. God, it feels so nice to not be Exile Awoken. When I see this unit in Exile Awoken, it's so much work. It's so much work. This is so beautiful. Custodian is definitely worth playing. Yeah, when it's not when it's convenient, but when it's smart, we will spend 1 bar 45. If I Razor Sharp you, yeah. And by spend 1 bar, I've been playing a lot of fighting games lately. We'll play 1 healing on the Sentient. We'll pop down and we'll give her 1 Unleash. When it's pertinent. It is not currently. We want her to die quickly, actually, so she doesn't ruin our Relentless. Beautiful. This unit is ridiculous. Awake? Sure. That heals. Siren Song still has not won, but does it make sense here? I don't really feel like it does. Is this Divine Artifact? Forever Flame is so nice. Divine Forever Flame -4 in one of the only combats where we could or one of the only runs where it makes sense. I am there. I saw a holdover. I have my unit upgrade that I really need. I want to go right for removals. If I go left though, we can see quick or multi-strike and both are fine. I'd rather do it here. Now that I've looked at it. So here the options are: we go left, we get Pyre Health, Steel Shop, Money, and then left we get Caverns, Magic Shop, Removals. Or we go right now, we get Magic Shop, Removals, Caverns, and the next floor we get Steel Shop, Money, Artifact. It's the exact same as going left, but we swap out Health or Artifact. That was better, I would say, anyway. To do a quick calculation after I pick up +10 as well. I'm leaning back. I'm gonna move the mic. Keep myself on my toes. You may hear some desk creaking as well. Let's do some pack shard calculating. We have 2 temples. I'm gonna duplicate Steel Singer at the end. I don't need to worry about pack shards. We can play it. We can play it cool. Man, I should really go open this first, huh? I guess it's nice to get rid of Siren of the Sea, actually. Sure. That is good. She is just sitting here being train steward. I don't really care what I get on the pack shards, so I'll just go. I'm going to a steel shop, so I care. If I don't draw... I'm sure we will, but if I don't draw Unleash the Wildwood in time, my Sentient could be killed. But I feel like she should be fine. Yeah, we got it. Don't worry. I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, but I cannot overstate how lovely Steel Singer is in this run. Every other time I've played this unit, it has been torture. But, like, it works. It wins. But, man, when it's bad, it feels awful. I didn't heal my Sentient. I would like to formally apologize now. It's actually pretty good to let her die. I'm not just saying that. It is good to just get rid of her there. Because we'll get more rounds in Relentless here, ideally. With that character's death. Yeah, we get 1 more round, so +1 attack permanently. I really like meta-scaling abilities in a game like this. Sure, give me Wildwood Home. Now I don't even need to find Quick. But I really like abilities like the one on Steel Singer. I recognize that it's very strong, so they couldn't do this too often, but it's a good ability. So, this dude is nuts. Sure, 1 thorn casing, why not? 15, so I'm gonna take 15 here. We're effectively at 70. I take 15, 15, 15, okay. But yeah, I really like abilities like this. In these combats, there's definitely, like, well, I'll play out spells because it's fun, but typically in these combats, once you see the red X on the boss, you can just press end turn and there's no reason to keep playing. It's nice to have a reason to keep going. I think it adds a lot more interesting min-maxing, and you get to kind of push the envelope with this unit in particular. You get to really test the limits of how much can you greed. You teeter yourself right on the edge of disaster. Not that there's much disaster here. At this point, it's pretty hard to find disaster. Really nice turn here. The Dark Shard, the Incant Shard was here. I won't lie to you, but that turn panned out perfectly. Basically just dodged it. I have nothing to worry about. This guy does. We're doing 400 damage in Arcus. 400 trample damage. There's really not much for me to say. This is the part of the episode where I tell you about how I used to be a lot better about bullshitting my way through because Ratropolis did this to me a lot. But I've already talked about that. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks for sticking with me. These longer episodes, every episode is a longer episode when you get right down to it. But, you know. You make it through to the end, I appreciate it. I know you guys are watching these. Sometimes I go through periods where I just don't interact a ton, and I feel bad. But I'm reading your comments, I'm doing my best. It's a stressful time, you know? Trying to keep myself passing. Don't need any of these. We are just walking through to the end now, in case you're wondering. This is the run ended about 20 minutes ago, but I have to fill space still. I'm gonna go right. I was thinking if I wanted to go right or left, I'm just gonna go right. And hopefully in May I'll expand the channel's content a little bit more. That is my hope. Yeah, I need to take a 15er here. Sure. Probably better to do Sting in hindsight, but Give it fragile. Hilarious. Yeah, sure, I'll take Curse Mines. Okay, but I have a few ideas for what I'm going to do. Monster Train, this game is not going anywhere, as I will often say. As long as I'm having fun playing Monster Train, I'll still play Monster Train. But I'm going to look to expand into some new content here. Mainly, the main thing that I'm eyeballing is team. If I'm still enjoying it, I might play Team Fight Tactics. I know I've said this before, but this time I mean it. The new set's coming out, so I might try playing some of that when I get a chance. Seeing if I enjoy it. I really like the one that we're in right now, if you play. I don't know if I said TFT probably, Team Fight Tactics, the auto battler. As I play more, yeah, that's where I wanted to put that. As I play these games though, like I play card games on stream, I realize I definitely have a type, and my type is I want to play slow games that are, I want to play slow. My brain keeps trying to say story-based, but that's not the correct word. I want to play slow, methodical games. That's the word. Things like Monster Train, things where I have all the time in the world, right? If I have to pause right now, I can pause right now if I need to. TFT obviously can't quite pause, but that doesn't remove my enjoyment in any way. It's just a little more fast-paced, but that's all That's all up in the air still, so I wouldn't worry too much about it right now. This boss is about to get blasted. We'll get a final count here pretty soon, I'm excited. Place your bets, get them in there now. What's our boy's final attack number gonna be going into Seraph? I think it's gonna be like 140. Invigorating Solution is good. And I don't want any of those. I think he's 140. Where is he? He's 140. Exactly 140 times 4. Beautiful. Foregone Power. Actually, Energy Siphon's probably the worst card right now. Foregone Power is a little less worse than Energy Siphon is in my mind. Extreme Stone is fine. I think another 140 times 4 unit is pretty good. Times 4, man, that's crazy. That's very good. I'll go through the motions here. I'm sure there's a way we could lose this. Get this. Firestone Housing, that's a shame. I will take Hammered Chest Plates because I have a lot of money. And I'm just gonna do this. I guess I should have taken the second Quick Tome. It's weird because I have two... I have these two units that are very strong. It's just weird because I can't... 188? I can't tome both of them. I can't give both of them trample quick here. So I gotta pick one, and I don't know which one's better. I don't think it matters, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. And it also might just vary combat to combat. Try and balance them both having regen for the purposes of this. The purpose is I want big attack number, so we'll try to balance out our regen. I've sat up, so now you're moving back a little bit. How'd you get so close to me? Look out. I'm gonna quick mid floor. Any one of these guys should kill Seraph, and the same in the Divinity. The second one is just kind of a catch to make sure that I don't get got. I did pick Spike Sentient in to chase Seraph. Hilarious. Very funny. Sure. I'd be a lot more concerned if I didn't chunk Seraph for half his health, or a quarter of his health already. My man up here lost his regen and he didn't even say anything. Can you believe this player who's playing this game let his Sentient die just to get +1 attack? Can you believe it? I can believe it. That sounds like something this player would do. This player that I'm talking about, that's me. It's me. God, it's all I can say. It feels so good. Feels so good though to have this unit just clapping. Nice, he actually gets to farm a bunch of regen. I want to let him die. So I will. Because this way we get some regen. Yeah, we got 3 rounds, it's fine. It wasn't that big. Alright. Get our final count into the Divinity now. 160. What? Yo! Perfect. Both of them 161. Symmetry, baby. It's 55 minutes. I may as well give you something else for your bingo card. Just double checking that I'm not muted. Actually, when I muted to sneeze, I thought I missed the button and saw that I was muted, and I went, oh no, have I been muted this whole time? That would really suck, wouldn't it? This position's weird. Not that weird though. This is like game losing if I were relying on the second Steel Singer, this would be game losing. But we're not. So we're fine. I'm basically just going to pretend that I did not duplicate this unit here. That is my plan. A Sentient, if you don't know, Petrified Crucible really good with Spike Sentient. There's a reason I snap picked it like I did. And it's because it lets her just solo this wave. So we get 3 rounds of just raw hits from Steel Singer into the boss. Plus plenty of setup time. Trample Stone enters. Yeah, okay. Just checking. Just like doing a little rough math in my brain. We're good. It's like I said earlier, it would take a Herculean feat to lose the run from this position. Second Steel Singer should steal the deal. Click off of the video. Leave. Go. Be free. Off of that one, you deserve it. With the second one though, we're gonna trample so much damage to the boss. I just have to monitor my wars, make sure I don't lose anything. God, I'm so funny. You ever think about that sometimes? Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been sitting there at your desk, talking to your computer screen, and you just go, man, I'm so funny. Like it's gotta be tough. Because like, man, imagine having to talk to me and going, damn, this guy, he's fucking hilarious. It's very late now. I'm feeling the tiredness set in. Really the tiredness just signals a dip in commentary for this run. Because, yeah, you know, Steel Singer. I accept the game's apology for the previous run. This episode was not super long because the game handed us a victory here. Absolutely handed it to us. The first run was a bit of a shame, but at the end of the day, losing the first run's not so bad because we got to have this cool second run with a crazy Steel Singer high roll. And then last run we had the Morsel Maid high roll, so next run we should high roll Eel Gorgon, I hope. Alright. Whoa. Sorry, my voice went a little hoarse there. Alright. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. Sorry, I'm spacing it out because I'm waiting. Here we go. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.